Court calls the case of the people versus, she's back, Tequila Evans Guyton. Come on up here, Tequila.
Waiting 2 weeks to say that.
I have. I said, when is Tequila coming back?
Can we call this case?
Pardon?
Can we recall it?
You want me to pass it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
So I get.
I want whatever
I get
she
to
wants.
say Tequila again?
Yes.
Okay.
Twice in a row.
Court calls the case people versus Montel Gatlin. Tequila's back there all. She's like, why you call me out like that?
Sorry, Jennifer W.
Assistant Public Defender Chelsea Vergils with and on behalf of Montel Gatlin, please state your name.
My name is Montel Gatlin.
Thank you. What are we doing?
Your Honor, we are asking to set the preliminary exam in both of these cases. We do not have discovery in one case. I informed my client of that. He does not wish to waive the 21-day timeline in these cases. He asks to set preliminary exam regardless of knowing we don't have discovery on one case.
All right, guys, buckle up because today's courtroom scene kicks off with unexpected humor. The judge can't hide his amusement, joking about a defendant named Tequila, instantly loosening up the room. But behind that laughter, the tension is waiting to explode. As Montel Gatlin's name is called, the air shifts and the smiles fade. Everyone knows this isn't just another routine hearing. The calm before the storm is over, and the real drama is about to begin right in front of the bench.
Which, yeah.
I mean, may I speak?
If you want.
I kind of don't. I don't want her to represent me
Okay, so you don't get that choice necessarily, but why?
because just conflict. Like we had a back and forth back there in the back room. Like I don't think she has my best interest.
Really?
Yes.
Why? Because she wouldn't do with you?
Huh?
Because why do you say that? Because I've never known Ms. Vergils not to have her client's best interest at heart. Ever.
By the things she said, this
A lot of things that she said you may have disagreed with, right?
really all the things. she
Okay,
said.
all she said. Sometimes that's a lawyer's job. Sometimes they have to give their client the hard facts of what's going on. And they have to do that they have to give them their legal interpretation of what's going on, which may not suit with what you want to happen in the world. But they just give you a steady dose of reality. So if you disagree with her legal analysis, then fine, but show me your law degree.
No, I'm disagreeing with her legal advice.
Okay, and you're doing that with your legal degree that you have, right?
No, she was.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Just minutes into the hearing, Montel shocks everyone. He suddenly says he doesn't want his public defender. The courtroom freezes. The judge's tone turns sharp, demanding an explanation, but Montel struggles to make sense of his own objection. That's when the judge delivers his famous line, "Show me your law degree," a mix of sarcasm and authority that cuts through the room. You can feel Montel's confidence crumble. What began as defiance turns into an uneasy silence, as the courtroom witnesses a quick lesson in humility and hierarchy.
No, I don't have a legal degree, but
I
she
know.
was trying to get me to waive things, and like I was telling her, it would kind of waive my rights to 180 days into trial, right?
She
And-
just got before me. Did you even listen to what she said? She has indicated that you don't want to waive any statutory period. So she listened to what you said. She told me that, and I was going to set these for exam. Anything else?
Yeah, I don't want her on my case.
Well, she's on your case.
Your Honor, I would ask to also address bond if possible.
Yes, you may. Hang on a second. Let me set the exams in these cases. And which case don't you have discovery on that he's trying to set it before you guys get a chance to even look at it? That makes so much sense, but go
We're
ahead.
asking, media discovery on 25 FB 1090.
On 1090,
Yes, Your Honor.
discovery on that one is not complete. I'm gonna note that. Do people have their witnesses available on the 3rd? Pardon? All right. Preliminary examination in these matters will be set June 3rd, 2025. 9 a.m. That's before me. But those both come before me.
Now the judge shifts gears, fame but controlled. He explains that being a lawyer means giving clients reality, not comfort. The truth might sting, but it's the lawyer's job to tell it. Montel insists he disagrees with illegal advice, yet he has no real argument to stand on. The judge keeps pressing, each word a steady reminder of how the justice system works. It's not about feelings, it's about facts, law, and logic. By the time he finishes, it's clear Montel's attempt to challenge his attorney has completely backfired.
We're in person. That's the bond.
Your Honor, we're asking the court to consider lowering the bond on case 25 FB 1142. Currently, it's set at $50,000. He's asking you to lower it to the same amount as his other case, 10%. Mr. Gatlin is an Ypsilanti resident. He is employed as a plumber. He at least was before he was in custody and plans to go back to that work. He's involved with his church. He plans to abide by his bond conditions. At this time, he's been in custody for 11 days now, and he is being held until May 29th on a case with Judge Washington. His sentencing is May 29th on that case. So he hopes that the bond will change at that time and that he'll be able to be released. So we're asking you to lower to something he'll be able to pay
So he's being held on a case before Judge Washington now.
until May 29th,
What's the proceeding on May 29th? Do we know?
sentencing.
Sentencing. What kind of case is that? Do we know?
I don't know, Your Honor.
All right. Response from the people?
Your Honor, we've asked the bond to stay the same. We think it's appropriate. He does have multiple pending cases at the same time. The case in 1090 is a stolen case. This case has concerning elements of that. He's accused of child abuse, but also fleeing police and possessing a firearm. We believe he's both a danger and a flight risk, and we think that this bond is appropriate.
In this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to deny the request for a bond reduction in this case and leave his bond in place. If something happens on the 29th, before you're, because that'll be about 4 days before you see me. If something happens on the 29th where he's eligible for release, then you can contact my office and I'll reconsider this decision.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
After the heated exchange, the defense shifts focus, hoping for redemption through a bond reduction. The attorney paints Montel as a working man, stable, cooperative, part of his community. But the prosecutor steps up with hard facts, multiple pending cases, child abuse charges, fleeing from police, and possession of a firearm. The courtroom grows tense again as the judge listens, unmoved. In the end, his decision is swift and final, bond denied. One ruling, and the hope of walking free fades instantly. Justice stays firm, no matter the plea.
Barzell near Washington, sir.
Thank you. All right, what do we do?
Your Honor, we adjourned it a week. I had reached out to the recovery court, and Mr. Reyes, his interview date is set for tomorrow.
Pardon?
His interview date is set for tomorrow.
So he's going to be interviewed tomorrow?
He's going to be interviewed tomorrow.
All right, so will they get an answer within a week?
I assume he'll get an answer really quick.
Okay. So I'll adjourn it out one more week to the 29th then.
Period.
June 29th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Excuse me. I would like to waive my to circuit court. Thank you.
You want to waive your preliminary examination?
That's right.
And
Have you talked to your attorney about that?
Your Honor, if I could approach with counsel.
Washington, you want to waive your preliminary examination. Your counsel's asking, or your counsel's asking to adjourn the probable cause conference. Certainly, you have the right to waive it, but usually people do that in consulting with their attorney. Okay? Now, just listen closely to me. My understanding is that there is the possibility of working this thing out in a way where there may not be a felony for you.
A what?
Okay.
Pardon me?
Did you hear me or no?
No, I didn't.
That there may not be a felony.
I understand.
Okay, so that may not happen if you waive. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not saying no to what your request is. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it over a week, let that process happen. If it doesn't work out or whatever happens, then we can do the waiver next week.
Right.
Fair enough?
I'm actually going to be playing. No, we just waive it. One to one.
Your Honor, he's asking for a PR. I mean, I don't know if the court would allow him to get the interview conducted tomorrow.
Once I get an answer from hang on a second, Mr. Washington, you gotta listen to me now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so once I get an answer from that, I'll consider release on a PR. Okay, I'm not saying that I will, but once he does the interview and I get some information from that, then I'll consider doing something.
With all due
Okay?
respect,
But-
Your Honor, I was supposed to had this business taken care of with this young
This
man.
what?
Would you explain to him I was supposed to had this taken care of? Please send me.
No, he's explained that to me.
Okay.
I understand that.
Well,
It's not.
I just rather let it go through, let it play the role, because I'm not gonna keep coming in here every week going through this. I'm saying $174, good Lord. Y'all letting people out with worse things than that. You know, it's been a month. Forgive me, I was homeless. I missed court. My father's in the hospital. I'm a working man. If you check my check record, my ground record, I don't go to jail.
Mr. Washington, I usually don't adjourn a week out. I usually go in 2-week intervals.
I know I've been
Trying to get you before the court as quickly as I possibly
right,
can.
but I've been back,
Yeah.
sir,
Yeah.
with all due respect, a month. You know, I'd be a fool not to show back up in court in front of Judge Simpson anyway. You know, I'd be a damn fool if you let me go not to show back up. But
That's probably accurate.
right,
So
you know, with all due respect,
no,
right? But
that was a heap of respect.
right. I'm just saying,
I'm good.
you know, my father is ill right now.
Mr. Washington, okay. I know you may want me to do it a different way, but you also know me well enough to know
Well, I
I'm
don't.
gonna do it my way.
Well,
I'm gonna hear everybody out, and this is the way I'm gonna do it. So I'll see you next week. If at that point the stuff that's supposed to happen doesn't happen, then I'm gonna deal with that. I'll let you waive. I'll let you do whatever you need to do. But I don't want you in a circumstance where you might be hurting yourself. If something worked out that's going to be beneficial for you, then let's get it worked out and let's get this thing moving. All right. Thank you. It's bound will continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
As the next defendant, Mr. Washington, steps up, the tone completely changes. His voice shakes with emotion as he pleads for another chance, talking about his sick father, his lost job, and his struggles just to stay afloat. It's a raw, human moment in a place built on strict order. The judge listens carefully, balancing compassion with responsibility. He knows the weight of every word spoken in that room. By the end, the emotion settles, and the gavel of reality comes down. Fame but fair. And that wraps up today's courtroom story. If you enjoyed watching justice unfold, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.